I've seen all the Fast and the Furious movies now, and apart from this one, Fast 5, the previous four, I thought that apart from the first one, they all kind of suck. The first one being maybe the best, but I thought especially the fourth one, the last one, was probably the most disappointing one because not only was it way overhyped, but the movie ended up being pretty boring and not really even having a plot. And I know people are going to be like, what? It had a plot? Yeah, it had some lame plot probably, but it wasn't very good. The movie overall really sucked. But Fast 5. When I first heard about this movie, I was like, wow, this dumb shit. Like, look at this. This looks so stupid. And I could not have been more wrong, I guess, this movie was a summer movie, and it did a damn good job at that. So, let's get into it. The movie starts off with a bang. You see this bus in the desert, and these people are gonna break Vin Diesel out. You see he's in there, and there's this whole big shebang that happens, and they get him out, and it's crazy. Like, right from the beginning, you realize, okay, the people who made this were like, screw physics, screw reality, let's just make something totally awesome. And that's what they did. So, once Vin Diesel escapes, they end up, Paul Walker and his little girlfriend there, who's also Vin Diesel's sister, goes to Rio and they find a job. And that job is to steal some cars off a train, which you've probably seen in the trailer. And it's really cool. It's completely unrealistic and not physically possible, but the movie gets totally awesome. And this movie has some, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not like any of the other previous movies. Like, this movie doesn't suck. It has, like, a plot that stands out from the rest. Like, they find a way to take it and focus on the cars, but also find a way to focus on this heist story, which is once Vin Diesel and Paul Walker get together and they're like, we gotta get out of this, because you find out, spoiler alert, not really, because you find out in like the first 5 minutes, but Vin Diesel's his sister is pregnant, so they're like, we can't keep doing this, we gotta get out of the game, So they're like, and then Vin Diesel says the line, one job, one more job, and they're gonna do this one last job, they're gonna rob this guy. And the whole plan is to get him to put his money in this one big spot, in this huge-ass vault. And it's $100 million, and they're like, we're going to get the best team together, and we're going to steal it, and then we're going to be done. And The Rock says no. So yeah, and things blow up, there's really shiny cars, and at times it gets a little funny. I wouldn't say that I was ever, laughing my ass off. I would say that the dialogue itself is pretty funny, and I want to say something about that. Now, the dialogue in this movie sucks hard, but let me say why this movie, it works to have crappy dialogue, unlike in a movie like Battle for Los Angeles, where it had terrible dialogue, and it just took away from the movie. In a movie like this, they're going for something fun and stupid. And if there's intelligent dialogue and all this dumb stuff is going on and it's not explained, it doesn't really work. So you just have to go in, with a dumb mindset. Like, this is going to be dumb and it's going to be awesome. And this movie totally was. The script is really, it's oozing with cheese. So much cheese. But, apart from that, that's not even really a complaint. But movie isn't incredible, but it has a really good sense of pace, and it's never a dull moment. I was never bored watching this movie. It's 2 hours long. It successfully entertained me. This was a really damn good summer movie. So take that with a grain of salt, because it is a summer movie. But hell, you could enjoy this on your big-ass TV, and it'd still be enjoyable, just because they bring in, all the characters when they're getting their crew together, and basically that crew, it makes up all the memorable characters that you love from the series, and they just get an excuse to bring them in. Even Han, they call him the Chameleon. Han being the guy from Tokyo Drift, the only good part of that movie, who comes in, and he's, kind of snarky and kind of funny, but, this movie was kind of sweet, I gotta say. It was good, so go check it out. And before I go, one thing I want to say, and post in the comments if you notice this after you see it, The Rock in this movie, I swear to God, every scene he's in, he's drenched in sweat. He has beads of sweat all over his freaking giant head, and he's just like, he is so big in this movie. That reminds me, like, all the people in this movie, it's like Gears of War. All the women are really hot, and all the dudes are, like, freaking jacked. But seriously, look out for that if you haven't seen this movie yet. The Rock Johnson, waterfalls of sweat. Just crazy. So, thanks for watching. Post, comment, subscribe. And good news, cool stuff. I got an early review of Thor coming up. So, yeah, I'm getting to a press screening, hopefully. And that review will be coming soon. Catch you guys later.